So today we are going to talk about the cron tabs, which is a kind of a scheduler. Okay. Now, why scheduling is important is because if we want to perform a particular task on a daily basis, the repetitive task, right? To avoid this manual efforts, to reduce this manual efforts, we need scheduling. Scheduling is kind of a automation where we tell the software or the utility that this is the particular task, and at this particular day or at this particular time, I want to perform this task. Let's say I want to perform the task daily or weekly or monthly, etc. Okay. So there are a lot of softwares available. Today we are going to talk about one of this is which is crontab, or also known as cron jobs. Okay. So crontab is basically a Unix based scheduling utility. Okay. So it is available for Unix platform and all the variants of Unix. For example, we have Linux or the Ubuntu system. So in this Unix based system, we can already have the crontab utility. It is used for scheduling and it is in the category of utility. So now what is utility? So as I mentioned, right, there can be multiple ways to schedule a task or a script. Okay. Now these softwares are broadly divided into three categories, which is utility, framework, and uh, tools. Utility is basically the commands or whatever scripting we have to do from scratch. Those are falls under category of utility. Frameworks are ready-made libraries like Python libraries, for example Airflow or Make. Uh, these are ready-made library. We have to do some kind of programming, but the functions are already available. And the tools are ready-made software which we can directly use via user interface, like any other software like Photoshop, and we can simply put the script and we have all the options to schedule. So crontab is a scheduling utility, so it is command based, which leads to second points. To schedule this, it is used to schedule the scripts based on the time. So we have to define the time, we have to tell the time, and at that particular time, the script will get executed. It is command based, so crontab is nothing but a simple commands, and it is very simple to set up. So we'll see how we can use this crontab commands. Okay. So before going to actual demo, I want to highlight these 3 points. So crontab is a command. Okay, crontab is a command, and there are three main options available to use this command. Okay, -e to edit the crontab or create the new crontab. Crontab -l to list all the cron jobs or all the cron tabs which are scheduled, and -r to delete a particular cron job. Okay, now let's dive into the demo. So I have this Ubuntu command line open here, and I'm logged in as my personal user. Now I want to create a cron tab. Okay, so to create a new cron tab, first the command which I just explained, right, -e. So I'll just write here cron tab -e. Now if you see here, one cron job is already scheduled for my profile. Okay, so I want to create a new cron tab. So I will just :w. I will exit this. Okay, I will see what all the files are available. There is only one file. I will create a new file. Let's say per minute.py. Okay, now I will let's say I want to run this script per minute basis, and what this script will do is basically put the timestamp into one file for each minute. Okay, so currently the task only is get the current timestamp and write it to the file. Okay, so here I have created a program. First I have imported the date time. I'm getting the current date time using this .now attribute. After that, I'm converting it to the appropriate timestamp, which is year, month, date, hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. Okay. Now this all these values, I'm storing it into a one variable called date string. So the data type of this variable will be string. That's why I have given name as date underscore string. Now I'm opening a file called output.txt in the append plus mode. Okay, so it will not overwrite. It will simply append the text, whatever we are writing. Okay, and what content are we writing is basically that date string. So we are getting current timestamp and putting it into the output.txt. Okay, and after that I'm simply saying that this date has been written to the output.txt. So this is the simple Python program, and I haven't mentioned yet, when to execute the program or how to execute the program, right? I have simply written a program to get the current date and put into the file. I will save the program :wq and save. If I do ls-ltr, yeah, so my Python script is ready. Okay. Now I don't want to execute this Python file. So how we execute the Python file? It is simple command python3 and script name, which is perminute.py. Okay. But I don't want to execute it manually. Instead of that, what I want to do is I want to schedule it so that it will run automatically every minute, every single minute. So for that, what I'll do is I'll go to cron tab -e because I want to create a new cron job, right? Then I will add the new line here. I will add time. Now this time, this is basically a cron notation of the time format. Okay. This represents execute the script every minute, every single minute. Okay. Now second parameter is we have to give which script to execute per minute, right? So I will simply see what is the PWD, which is the full path here currently. And instead of currently I'm under home and Prasad B folder. If I do ls, in that folder I have perminute.py. Okay, so I will copy this full path. This is known as absolute path. Just like Windows, we have the absolute path, right? C drive, then folder 1, folder 2, and then file name. So that's the absolute path. So again, I will go to cron tab -e here, and I will paste the path here and the script name. This is full path, basically full path of the script. Now I'm saying execute the script every minute. Okay, and whatever logs are there, for example, in the last line we have written a print command, right, which will print the output in onto the console. But now I want to redirect that output or that log into one log file. So again, I will mention that log file here. This is the optional command. Even if you write this much, then also it will be good. But I want to additionally store my log files in the same folder, home Prasad B, and my log file name will be perminute.log. This file name can be anything, right? So this is how we have created, and then :wq to save this. Okay. Now if I do cron tab -l, which is list all the cron tabs which are scheduled. Now you'll see there are 2 cron tabs which are scheduled, and this is what we have recently added. Now this script will run every minute automatically. Now I will wait for 5 minutes, and then I will show you how output will get, how output got generated. Okay, after 5 minutes, if I do ls-ltr, there is new file got created, and if I open the file, you'll see every minute. So this is 52nd minute, 53rd minute, 54th minute, and 55th minute. So every minute this command, this script has executed, and the current date time got appended into the output.txt. So the same script, which is per minute.py. So the script which is taking current time and putting into the output.txt. So this script has run 5 times and the output got appended. No manual intervention. So this is the advantage of scheduling and the cron tab. And we have seen using -e, we have created the cron tab. Using cron tab -l, we can list what all the scripts are scheduled. And if you want to delete the cron tab, then we can use -r. Now, if you observe in the command, while creating the command, there are 3 parameters are required. First is time, which we have given here. Second is the script name, which is the absolute path. That means the full path of the script, which needs to be run periodically. So this is my script, which I need to, periodically execute. So that's why the full path I have given here. And log file. It is optional to redirect or save the logs. Whatever print statements or whatever log.info which we want to print on the console, that will get redirected into the log file. This is optional step. So this is how you create a cron tab and schedule a script, Python script, simply via cron jobs.